You wrote the character. Here's how I turn my art and you can actually hold. Let's start a budget. It's going to be $20 and we're going to go to Etsy first. Welcome to the Love Lit Designs, where you can get your artwork for only $20. You can have some custom add-ins that you want depending upon what it is that you need. But I'm just going to scroll down because I've used a couple of these. I've used the men and I've used the women. And as you can see, it's only $20 and it's very easy to use. You fill out the personalization based upon what you want your character to look. She has different styles that you can choose from. And as you go down the list, you just keep importing what it is that you want. You write it on a piece of paper and then you upload it. And you can ask her any questions. You can have any custom designs that you want. So I did one where I wanted like a stethoscope, or I did one with a holster, or anything that you think that you want to add. She will do it for you and she will tell you. You just have to message her. She's very easy to work with. I did one of my character artworks for my second book as well as for my third book. And I'm going to be showing you that shortly because I'm going to put it all together so you can see what it looks like. So the second shop I'm going to show you right here is called Pixaro Art. Hopefully I'm saying it right, but they're on Etsy and the person is very easy to work with. Again, she's from the Ukraine. I had two character artworks that I wanted for my third book, and she told me to use this one right here. You can see the fee. Some of the people on Etsy, when you put things on your shopping cart, they'll send you like a small discount, and every little bit helps, which I'm very happy. I loved how my character artwork turned out. A quick tip I want to give is if you are looking for character artwork, you should have inspiration on hand because the artist will ask you, well, what does the person's hair look like? Or what is do they do for work, or things to that nature. So you should have pictures already on hand for how the character you want them to look, specifically to what you're telling them to. Don't make them guess. The easier you make it, the easier you're going to be happy with the work. So I'm sharing now a group where I found my third artist. Her name is Jai, Jai Designs. And I found her while I was searching and scrolling for an artist here on the Women Writers, Editors, Agents, and Publishers group on Facebook. They are run by Wendy, who really organizes this group to the T. There's no scammers in there. And if they are, she kicks them right out. And I love the artwork that I found from Jay. Her artwork was beautiful and it made me want to go and collaborate with her as soon as I saw it. So I did book 1, 2, and 3 for my artworks with Jai. So this is Jai Design. This is the third person that I searched for, that I found, and I found her through that group that I mentioned. As you can see here, this is her page on Facebook, and I just started scrolling. I loved everything that I saw that I had her do my artwork for my first book, The Whimsical Gifts of Emma, which is right here. This is the one that she designed. I loved everything about it, and I wanted something close up. And in the back has the tropes for my book. Then I went back to her and I had her do my second artwork. She did this one right here, which is Ryan, who's a doctor, and that's Emma, which is the same one from here, as you can see. There we go. And then this is the one that I got for the $20 that I said that I found her on Etsy, and you can't beat the bargain. I'm going to actually show you something that I did with it because I originally had her with a different hair color and I didn't like it, so I made it black. And you can do all of that on Canva. I'm so excited. I'm going to be showing you some behind the scenes for the artwork for book 3, Emma's Blindness. They're getting married and it looks spectacular. I gave her my inspiration, so I wanted the tiara just like the Big Bang Theory. I had to because I fell in love with her tiara. Had the veil. I gave her this design for the veil. That was the idea that I saw. I also saw the dress like this, a sweetheart mermaid style dress with cap sleeves. It's something about it. And it's funny because this looks like the same dress, but it's different. And this was the idea because they're getting married at Crescent Grove in Florida. And since it's beachy, I wanted it to have like a beachy feel. So I told her I wanted like this color suit. And I gave her the color for the dress. And this was the idea, the concept that I gave her, the inspiration behind my book. So this was the idea that I had when I saw the inspiration for my couple. I saw them dancing, I saw them embraced, and I said, can you recreate this? And she did this design, a jive, and I loved how it looks. And with this was what she gave back to me. She gave me this rendering for the artwork. Now, this was similar to the dress that was in the couple's picture. And I told her, no, I didn't want that. I wanted it to be the other way. This was the picture that she rendered for me. And I told her that I just wanted this to be a little bit more skinnier. And she did it. You're all familiar with Canva. I use it almost every day, but I wanted a beach theme for my book. And since they're getting married outside, what a better way? I use some of these samples and I'm going to show you right now what they look like. As I said, I wanted a beach theme. I found this picture, I found this one, but I didn't want this couple. But if you're not aware, you're able to get it and actually remove it by just clicking on it, going here. You're going to search right here for the tools and you're just going to take this magic grabber. And once you do, you highlight it and it's going to automatically make them disappear. So that's what I did. I took the star and this little crab out of the picture. So like you see here, the image is very bland. And all I did was I went to edit, I went to adjust, and I adjusted the color and it made it more vibrant. So that's something that you can do to make your image pop. And as I mentioned, I did the magic grab and I removed the couple here and left it blank. But what I also had to do is, if you could see the top part right here, it was white and I just put color in the back of it. Now, I started doing this one, but I didn't like how it looked. I had this one right here, but I had to remove the star and the little crab in the corner. But this is one of them, as you can see, but I didn't like it too much. This was the one without the crab and the star, and I still didn't like it enough. I'm so excited. How does it look for you? It looks amazing for me. So I had to decide between this one and this one. I want to know which one you think I picked. A or B? Let me know. I'm so excited because I ordered my artwork and I love how the design came to be. So I used this artwork that I found by just searching the elements, and I decided that I needed something that shows them all. This was close enough. So what I did is I took this artwork that I saw right here. I just searched through my elements and I took him, made him bigger so he could fit in my postcard. And then all I did is I grabbed him and I made him disappear. And once I did that, then I went in and I started changing some of the sneakers and some of the shoes that you see here in the background. I added this and then I removed this part from the top like so. And then I just customized it to what I wanted. Then I took the cleats, since they're shopping for cleats in season soccer, I added them to this shelving right here. And this is how my artwork came to be. So as I mentioned, the person that I picked did the artwork for me. This is the one that she did. This is the other one that I did using the $20 feature from Etsy. So both of them, I love how they turned out and they look so close. So that's Lucia and that's Carlos. So you can't beat the prices. One is $20, one is around the $80 range. And now we're going to go up to Jai. Prices can be reasonable because if you start pricing out what artists actually charge, you'll see that she's in a good range. So this is the person that I was recommended for my artwork that I picked out for book 2 in my series, Emma's Light in the Darkness. The last artist that I picked was a bit pricier, and this was done through a referral through someone that I knew in my publishing company because I reached out because I loved their artwork that they had. And this is the person who did it, JV Arts. I'm going to show you now the artwork that JV Arts did for me. This is the back of it, but this is the front. I fell in love. Look at this. I saw the illustration for a quote, and the quote had a woman dressed all in white and with a light around her, and everything else was dark. And this was the image, Emma's Light in the Darkness. I fell in love with it, and it was worth the penny that I paid for it because it was beautiful. I mean, you cannot go wrong. When you are looking at budgets, you have to see what your budget is and how much that person is going to charge. You have to give them inspiration. You have to show them the artwork that inspired you, that looks like your character. When you're looking for an artist, you just have to set your budget to works for you. Everyone who designs artwork is different. Just depends on your taste. When you're searching for an artist, I love the artwork that that person did, and each of the people that I've seen that I hired to create my artwork, they have been amazing. And I cannot wait for you guys to see the artwork that I have for Emma's Blindness. You got a little taste of it. I hope this video helped you find your illustrator, your designer for your artwork, because when I was searching for one, it was very difficult and I didn't know where to go. And some of the prices are within my budget. I wanted something that wasn't going to be overwhelming. Try to give them as much information that you need in order to get that concept of what the character is that's living in here. That's what I did. If you like this, hit the subscribe button and follow me. I'm on social media. The description is below. If you want to meet the characters that we just discussed in the gift series right here, well, the links are below. Go check them out. Thank you so much.